Alright, welcome to our totally awesome Main 10 search engine optimization do-it-yourself tool that we can walk you through. When you first sign in, you're going to get to this lovely page. This is your home page here. It's going to tell you what actions have been completed. It's going to give you a list of pending actions depending on what you're doing. You can check your keyword ranks and change your keywords. But before we get into that, I want to kind of show you how you can break down your settings so that you can know how we told this, what we want it to pull up, and what we want it to work on. So we're going to go into settings. As you can see, this is going to load up, and then I've got a total of 100% of time. And then I can go in here and I can tweak what I want to do. So let's say, oh, my on-site edits, you know, we don't need to spend 30% of our time anymore, so I'm going to bump that down to 15%. Now you can see I have 85% time left to fill. But what I would like to do is maybe get into a few more directories. Maybe I'll bump that up by 5%. I really want to go after my competition. Maybe I'll bump that up to 20%. And social bookmarking is also fun, so I'll bump that one up to 20%. Now I'm back up to my 100%. I can also allot to pages. So let's say currently I just have my main home page here. I've got 100% of the time allotted, but if I had say a different page, I can just pull that to over here, and then I can say, okay, this one now I want 90% of the time, and this one I want 10% of the time. So it's just that easy to get going on that. And of course we can just pull it back off right like that. Once you have your settings how you want, you hit save, and it will regenerate the actions according to your new settings. So I'm going to hop back over. This is where we began. I'm going to come in through here if I ever want to change my keywords, and this is how it tells me what to work on. I'll just click on change keywords. This will also let me change where I want to market. So I've got this setting here to market nationally, but if we just want to market local, we can set it to that as well, and it will key up actions for us based on local search as opposed to national. Our primary keyword here, we've got Utah Internet Marketing. We could change that at any time. And then our secondary keywords we can change at any time. It's easy enough to do. You just click edit. If I want to add a keyword in here, I can just simply type it. Click add, and it adds it below here, and then I just click next, and you can see that's added it there. I'm going to go back over to my start page, and now I'm kind of ready. I want to see how is this going to walk me through some things. So I can see I've got one on-site edit, so let me go look at that. I'm going to click get next action, and this is going to tell me we need to write a meta description using the keywords provided. And so here's our keywords, and we want to write a meta description. I'm not going to take a lot of time doing this or even do one, but I'm just going to type this is a meta description, and I'm even going to spell it right. And then once I've got that, I can just have it generate the code. And if I'm not the web guy for my particular company, I can just highlight that code, paste it into an email, send it to my web guy, and say, hey, can you please upload this into our metadata? And they'll say, yep, we'll do that. We click complete, and that'll take us to the next action. I'm going to go ahead and go back to start so I can hit another item here. Many of these are very similar, so I will go and say directory link building. I will get the next action there. Again, the same thing, and this says click here to show instructions for this step. And it's going to tell me that we click the link below, we follow the directions on the directory site, and then once that's done, we hit complete. So if we hit submit link, what it will do is it'll pull up this page here, and then we'll simply go in and fill in our directory information. So our title, the URL or our website address, the description of our site, our keywords, and then we will hit complete. And then once we come back here, hit complete, this will take us to the next item. And that's pretty much how it's going to work for most of these. It's just going to walk you through how to do it, and then we're going to be able to come over here as we do these, and we're going to be able to report on this. So we're going to see how is this helping us grow. As you can see, it's pulling in traffic data from the website. How we do this is we integrate with your Google Analytics account. If you don't have a Google Analytics account, it's free to sign up for one. We'll just place those code tags on your website, and then we'll be able to track this. So this can tell us where our top traffic sources are, what our top keywords are, and our top pages. We can see our Google page rank and our Alexa ranking, which is just another way of ranking kind of where your website comes up in the grand scheme of things. We're going to go over to website analysis. This is going to give us a score on our website. So you can see this score here is 64 out of 100. It's then going to compare us to other similar sites that it sees based on the data that it's pulling from our site. It's going to tell us how many pages are indexed on Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Again, give us our page rank, and then let us know on our site metrics. And this is a good indicator of maybe some things we need to do as far as on-site edits. For instance, our sitemap, very poor. We should probably update that. Our robot.txt, we should probably update that. That is what's going to let the different robots and crawling mechanisms from the search engines to go and identify different items on our site so that we can move up in those search rankings. Go back up to the top here. We're going to go to actions. This is going to tell us basically all the actions that we have done to our website. We can go through here, profile sign up. I can click on these and I can say, okay, we've signed up on a profile on advertise.local.com. I can go down, I can say, oh, what's all this social bookmarking? I can say, oh, okay, so we were publicly bookmarked on delicious.com, a popular social bookmarking site. Oh, and then we have a directory submission. Looks like one of the many directories, indexking.net, and we were submitted to that one as well. This will run us through, tell us how many actions have been completed according to how many hours we've allotted, and then how much time has been spent. So this is a great way if you're budgeting and you can only do so many hours, you can really hone in on exactly what you're going to need. We can then go into our keyword ranking, and we can see based on our searches on Google where we show up for those keywords. So you can see for Utah Internet Marketing we're the 24th result, for Main 10 we're the #1 result, and then for these others we're either 65 or greater, which means we need to work on these keywords so that we can move up in those rankings. Then the coolest part is competition. So if you, like us, have other people in your same competitive space, you can load up to 3 of your competitors in and kind of view how they rank on the web as well. And it will give you all that detail down here below. So I hope you enjoyed our very basic overview of our Main 10 SEO marketing tool for the do-it-yourselfer, and we look forward to talking with you further.